Hey guys, Hamsterwheel here with a new video, and today I am celebrating 700 videos made and 10 years of Hamsterwheel. That's right, this year is the 10th anniversary of Hamsterwheel, originally Hamsterwheel Gaming, which I got rid of because gaming was a bit redundant, and it was also the time that everyone decided to slap gaming behind their YouTube channel, and it spawned many parodies like Obama Gaming and Ben Shapiro Gaming and a whole bunch of that. So now it's just Hamsterwheel, short and snappy, and yeah, celebrating 10 years of it. I started this channel in 2013, and it's been quite a ride. And today I just want to talk a little bit about the history of the channel. I'm going to give you guys a quick thoughts on Turtle Wow. You'll be looking at some chill gameplay in the background and also Duskhaven. I'll give you guys a real life update and just a few more things. So yeah, I'm very happy to see where things have gone. I started this channel, like I said, in 2013. I basically started because I was learning new things on a video editing program called Sony Vegas. And, you know, I made the switch from Windows Movie Maker to Sony Vegas because I wanted to get better at video editing. And there were a bunch of things that I was learning, and I was looking for a way to make sure that I would remember the things I would learn. Because if I would learn how to make a time lapse or a cut here, or change the sound there in Sony Vegas, if I would learn it and then never use it, obviously I would forget it. So I thought to myself, you know what, I might as well just make some videos, and that's a good way to train myself and remember all the stuff that I'm doing. So I started making WoW videos, and at some point I was like, you know what, I'm making the videos already, I might as well just put it on YouTube. And yeah, in the beginning they almost got no views because, again, it makes kind of sense because there's way too many gaming channels out there. It's completely saturated, so it's hard to kind of gain traction, especially considering that my very first videos were also focused on private servers, and private servers back then were, an incredible niche. They are nowhere near as popular as they were back then. 2013 was, I believe, about 2 to 3 years before Nostalrius was ever a thing. And with Nostalrius, that of course meant the really big rise in popularity for private servers. That's when it really started to take off. But when I was doing it, there were a couple of private servers out there that were kind of half decent, but that's really it. You had Phoenix WoW, which is my very first private server. I started on Phoenix Warsong, which was a high-rate vanilla private server. And you had Molten WoW, which is now called Warmain. And you had Vanilla Gaming, which is still going strong. I can't believe that server is still kind of alive. And yeah, that's how I started. I just started making videos about it. And, it's funny because I look back at some older videos, and there's even a video where I'm talking about my, where I was happy to hit 70 subscribers. And I was very happy to have 70. And I was like, it's kind of funny because now 10 years later, I have almost 50,000, which is an incredible accomplishment. And of course, my big thanks to everyone, of course, who subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. So that's how it started, and of course throughout the years, because I just genuinely like making videos, I like videography, I like the creative aspect of making videos. So it always stuck with me because I consider myself a creative person, and this is like my main creative outlet. There were moments in this channel or periods in my life where I didn't make videos, and I wouldn't say I felt unhappy, but I felt like there was a part of me missing. So I really think that this will always, to some extent, be part of my life. I'm not sure if I'll, be 80 years old, sitting in a retirement home and still make videos like, hey guys, Hamsterwheel here, and we're checking out Fresh Wrath server number 4 million. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but I think it's going to stay with me for a pretty long time. So, yeah, very happy to see where things have gone, and I can't wait what the future holds for this channel, of course. So there you go, that's kind of what I'm celebrating this year, or this video. And let me just give you guys right now the current thoughts I have for Turtle WoW. I'm planning to make a more extended video someday, but I'm only level 10 still, and I'm just casually leveling. So far I really like the additions. I've seen plenty of quests added. I know the quest dialogue is really fitting. There are some new NPCs and some new zones. And yeah, it's been an amazing experience. The server not too long ago hit 5,000 people online at any given moment. I think now it's even at like 5,300 or something. Like, it's a crazy amount of players. It's still like half of what Nostalrius was, but you know what? For a Vanilla Plus private server, that really is not bad at all. That's really good. So that was really awesome to see, and I'm just genuinely enjoying my time here. I mean, these days I have very little amount of time to play. So there's no goal for me to raid max or, do crazy stuff or get full bits, because I know I just don't have the time to do that anyway. So I'm, kind of forced, if you will, quote unquote forced to settle down and just play very casually. And now that I've kind of accepted and embraced it, it's okay. I'm able to explore every nook and cranny of the server at a very relaxed rate and just have a good old time. So really enjoying it. There's 2 complaints I have so far. The biggest complaint for me personally is I wish that the talents and the skills were just a little bit more overhauled. Because there's, I think for the hunter, I've looked at every single talent. I couldn't find a single talent that was different. So would have been really cool if I had different talents to look forward to while leveling through Turtle WoW from 1 to 60. I mean, if you compare it to Vanilla Plus, the talents there are, much, much different. There's a talent in the marksmanship tree where if you activate it, your next aim shot or whatever becomes a guaranteed critical strike. Now, that's a really cool talent, and I would love to have stuff like that on Turtle WoW, but unfortunately it's not there. So that's my biggest complaint. And one more complaint, and again, I've never experienced it myself, but I've seen a good amount of people mention that they're very ban happy when it comes to banning players that get a little rambunctious in world chat, let's just put it that way. But people have complained because it got to the point where people were just getting banned for the most random things. It's not like they're dropping, gamer words, if you will, in world chat. And that's unfortunate. I've seen enough people mention it where I believe that they're not just all conspiring together to make me believe that this is a thing, even though it's not really a thing. I really think this is the case, and I think that maybe the mods are maybe a little bit too ban happy on the server. Again, I haven't experienced this myself, so I don't know for myself, but I believe it to be true. Other than that, server's great, and I have, it's just been an amazing experience so far, even though I'm only level 10 or whatever. But still, it's been awesome. And also Duskhaven. I'm also casually leveling on Duskhaven because Duskhaven is 2 times experience rate. It's Wrath Lich King client. And that thing, it's just because it's so fast and it's Wrath Lich King, you can literally just, save your character in the inn, gather rest experience, and then even if you have only 10 minutes, you can just go out the inn, kill some mobs, and because it's 2 times rate with rest experience, you actually get a good amount of experience if you just grind out some mobs. So on Duskhaven, I'm almost level 20 now, but that, that goes really fast with the 2 times rate and the Wrath Lich King core. So it's also a great server, and I can't wait to get to level 60 as well, and who knows what I will do. But for right now, on both servers, I'm having a grand old time. So yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about my real life too, because people have been wondering how things have been going. For those that don't know, I've made a video not too long ago that I was going to be a dad, and I'm very happy to say that the baby is doing very well. She was born on the 24th of January, so she's almost 2 months old now, and we cannot complain too much. I mean, again, having a newborn, your life is very chaotic, very hectic. Your sleeping pattern is all over the place. That's kind of a thing we have to get used to, me and my partner, so to say. But it's going well. I mean, she sleeps quite okay, she eats quite okay, she's healthy, so we cannot complain too much. Funny thing I've noticed is that, as a couple with a newborn, you don't really eat anymore the way you used to. You just have eating contests. You don't really have fine dining. You just, shovel the food as quickly in your mouth as possible because the baby might be acting up or this and that. And I'm using a lot of music to calm her down if she's upset. So my Spotify went from pretty much nothing but like death metal and a little bit of drum and bass to now just nothing but baby songs. So it's completely like changed. If I look up my recommended or my, the songs you have on repeat, it's nothing but just baby songs and lullabies and everything. So yeah, it's going well. It's I've started working again a couple of weeks ago, and I was a little bit worried that it would be very difficult to combine work with, of course, having a newborn. I work 2 days at the office and 3 days at home, but it's going quite well. So can't complain too much. Baby's healthy, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy to be a dad. I'm happy to embrace this new chapter in my life. And I know this sounds kind of cringy that I'm talking about being a dad gamer. I mean, sure, some people in the comments will be like, "Oh my God, you're a dad gamer. That's cringe." And I'm like, yeah, of course it's cringe. There's nothing quote-unquote badass about changing shit-filled diapers. It's not cool. It's not badass. But then again, it shouldn't be badass. It's, you know, it's part of growing, it's part of raising a kid, so to say. You know, you got to take the good with the bad, and you might not like to change shit-filled diapers, you know, or have a very chaotic sleep schedule, but it's all part of raising a kid. And you get a lot back. It really is true. It's amazing to watch her discover the world, and it's amazing that I get to guide her through this world as she discovers new things. It's just amazing, and it's, you know, it's just a great experience. So there you go. Speaking of dad gamers, I did notice a lot actually in the comment section when I mentioned that I became a dad, that there's a lot of you that also became a dad quite recently, which is kind of cool. So I feel like, you know, we're in the same boat. We're all gamers. We love WoW, but we also like to have a family. And here we are, you know, kind of, like I said, we're all in the same boat, as in we started playing WoW probably in college or in high school. And here we are, older, you know, all grown up, graduated, got a job, got a girlfriend, wife, fiance, and now we have kids. So yeah, I wish all my fellow dad gamers, I wish them the best of luck. Hope your baby's doing healthy and well. And yeah, it was just funny to see that many people reached out and said, hey, you know, I also got a baby 2 months ago. And oh, I also became a dad like a month ago. So pretty awesome to see. Also, I have to give a shout out to Cargos too, who also recently became a dad. And yeah, Cargos, I don't know if you're listening to this, but if you are, man, I hope the baby's doing well. So yeah, and I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I just want to say once again, guys, because, you know, it's the 10-year anniversary and 700 videos and almost 50,000 subscribers. I just want to say a really big thanks to everything you've done for me. And that sounds kind of cheesy, but you know what? You know, through the ads, I have made a decent amount of money. It's nothing crazy. It's not like I'm making bank and I'm buying a Lamborghini next week. But, you know, it's good pocket money that I've been able to save up. And who knows, I might spend it on my, you know, my kids' college fund or something else. Who knows? So, yeah, a huge thanks to everyone. And, yeah, like I said, for the future, I'll just try to keep making videos. And I know life is really hectic, so I can't do any crazy server reviews or raid next Ramus or do crazy stuff like that. But, like I said, making videos has always been a part of my life. It's part of who I am because it's my main creative outlet. So even with a newborn, you can still see me uploading videos. And I think for now, it just probably, I'm not going to quit anytime soon because it just makes me happy to create videos. Makes me happy that I can give you guys content despite my more chaotic lifestyle. But yeah, I'll just keep making videos, and like I said, I'm leveling on Turtle WoW and Duskhaven. I'll stay there and just casually level, make more videos about that, and just make some other videos in general. So I'm gonna repeat myself too much. I'm gonna stop the video right here. So again, guys, huge thanks to everyone, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. But until then, I'm Hamsterwheel, and have a good one.